Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to episode 16 in my Create This Book series, where I am working my way through Create This Book. I am getting very close to finishing, so I'm doing the last couple of pages. And if you guys are interested, my last Create This Book video will be linked in the top right hand corner of this video if you guys would like to check it out, as well as my entire Create This Book playlist. I have quite a few other ones and also a couple more coming before the final flip through. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so page 1 is create a collection, start a collection, and document it here. So I had a bunch of these stamps, postage stamps that I had purchased at a thrift store a long time ago, and they're so cool, and I've always been like saving them to do something neat with them, and this was the perfect page to do so. So I decided to make a bunch of different letters on the page. I sketched this out with various like taupe, tan markers all over the page. They look like they were overlapping, and then I used these like craft paper sticky notes to cover portions of them. This was probably not the most convenient way to do this. It would have been a lot easier if I just had like full pieces of craft paper, but that's all right. It still looks cool. I crumpled it up first to give it like an old mail type of look. I also glued some loose leaf onto one of the envelopes. For whatever reason, I think most envelopes are made out of loose leaf, but it was cool and I wanted some more texture. So I have a ton of these stamps. They're from all over the world, and I just had a lot of fun cutting them out, cutting different parts of the envelopes and the stamps out to add to the page, like this cool border on this one envelope. On the front of all the envelopes, I just wrote out these little addresses to random people around the world. I thought this was really cute, and I also filled in the background behind the envelopes with more stamps and other kind of random things. I just wanted to like include as many stamps as possible on this page because I have so many, and I think they're so cool. So that is the finished page. I am absolutely obsessed with how it turned out. It is so cool. I love the color scheme of it, how it's very neutral, and it ended up like working really well, adding all these different parts of like the envelopes to make them look super authentic and stuff like that. So let's go on to the next page. Alright, and page 2 is create a page of quotes, fill a page with inspirational quotes. So I went to the trusty app of Pinterest to find some cheesy quotes to use on this page. So I scrolled through there for a little bit to get some inspiration, and I decided to use a bunch of different colors of scrapbooking paper for this page. So I didn't really have any plan going into this. I just wanted a bunch of different shapes in various like pastel-y colors around this page, and then I was going to write the quotes on top. So I did this cool like weaving thing on one side. I cut out some clouds and different triangles and banners and circles and glued this on. Fun fact about me, I absolutely hate using glue sticks. It never seems to work well, so there's all these corners like flipping up on all of these pieces of scrapbooking paper, and it is just the most annoying thing ever. So this page kind of really annoyed me because I could not get the paper to stick down all the way, and I didn't want to put packing tape over top of it because I think it would like kind of ruin the look of it. So I'm a little bit mad about that, but that's alright. I used just some different markers to add the cheesy quotes on top, and I also added some washi tape for some extra little pizzazz, I guess, and I also used Posca paint pens to add some more doodles and kind of just added to the page until I thought it looked good enough. So that is how it turned out. I love the color scheme. I'm not much of a quote person, but I think it still looks really cool. the final page is create your favorite page, which honestly I've been putting off for a while because that is a lot of pressure for a page to make it your favorite. But I decided the best way to do this was to combine my two favorite things, which are cats and plants, into one page. So I drew a bunch of different plants surrounding this girl, which I guess could be me. And then there's a cat on a stool over there. I sketched this out with pencil first, and then I used a fine liner to go over it. Let me tell you, this was very exhausting for my hand. I always overestimate my capability of drawing, and I think I can draw for a lot longer than I can, but apparently I just don't have the skill to draw for like hours and hours, so this was definitely some hard work. Anyways, I used some different markers. I have some Tombow markers, which have really great colors for the plants and lots of different nice green shades, so I used that mostly, and also the pastels for the girl's dress and hair. And I just kind of went ahead and colored in all those things later on. I used a white fine liner, or no, a white gel pen to add some more details to them, like the fiddly figs to add some little lines on them, and all of the other little plants to add some variegation and such. But yeah, it's a really cute page. I honestly don't think it's my favorite page, but it has my favorite things on there, so I think that is close enough. Those are the 3 pages that I'm going to be doing today in this video, so make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for future Create This Book episodes and a future final flip through. I'm super excited about that. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to know your favorite page. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to chat down there. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in my next video.